tonight, who is Michelle Chon, owner of Artie's Nuttery. I
Yes.
wanted to introduce Michelle. Michelle is not only is she an awesome business entrepreneur with her new business, she's also an amazing mom. She's multi-talented. We go way back in the
Thanks.
day.
Thanks, Redner.
You're welcome.
Please.
And I know that there's lots of great things in store for you, Michelle. I know God will be blessing you with your business and your things to come. So I really thank you, and me and Tita thank you for being a part of KAPWA Talk today and sharing your story. So because it's Filipino American History Month, we're kind of throwing a little bit of a highlight of Filipino American history as far as some of the questions. So our first question really related to Filipino American history, as far as like roots. Is there something like related to your business that goes back to your roots of your family, like cooking in the kitchen and preparing meals? And how did that come about?
I think so. First of all, yes, I'm Filipino and I'm full Filipino. My mom and dad are both currently in the Philippines right now, and I miss them so much. And my mom in particular makes amazing kare kare, which is a peanut butter savory Filipino dish, and I grew up just addicted to it. I like drenched my rice in that peanut butter, and like that is pretty much what started my obsession with peanut butter.
Uh-huh.
And I think it really just goes back to that. Just my mom always cooking it and me smelling it and tasting it. It's divine. So yeah.
Yeah, and recently you launched Artie's Nuttery, and you are not only as if people don't know, Artie's Nuttery stands for registered dietitian, and Michelle is a registered dietitian. So can you talk about your history with that, as far as going to school for that, and how that kind of inspired your story and your business?
Yeah, sure. I I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I love food, you know, that's all I knew. And
We love food. Everybody loves food, right?
I'm such a foodie. And I remember just like my first nutrition class in college, I was actually at UNF. And I was like, my eyes just open, and I was like, this is something I definitely need to learn. Nothing like everything else was boring. Like I took organic chemistry, biology, all those different sciences, and I was just like, this is so boring. But then the science of nutrition, I was like, oh my goodness, learning about the cow and everything, and just like how it like cuts and all the parts and stuff, I think inspired me at that time to pursue the dietetic route. And so it took a very long time to get there. I was trying my best not to do that dietetic internship. If you're a dietitian watching and you know the track, it's insane. And so I didn't want to go into debt and go into this internship. But then 5 years later, I was like, you know what? Let me get my master's and let me just try. Let me just see if I can become a dietitian. And God is so good.
Yeah.
He gave me the resources and the time and the energy, a very supportive and loving husband who helped me through the process, and then did mainly clinical stuff. But I had always had my feet just in the food science portion of it. I was a director at Kindred, which I was able to oversee the kitchen. And so I was always cooking. I was always, doing things with food. And then got pregnant a couple times, craved peanut butter, spent a lot of money on peanut butter, and just decided, let me try to make this. And then friends tried it and they were like, maybe you should try to sell this. So that's kind of how it all transcended.
Yeah. And we've tried it today. I have the one like carrot cake with me. Do you have any of your products, Tita, or did you finish them?
Well, can you hear me because I put a microphone on it?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Um, I bought the the one the the dark chocolate with Kit Kat. Is it the Kit Kat? And
Yes.
and the Oreo cookie one for my daughter, and she really loves it. She's not a peanut butter person, but when she tasted yours, it's like it already. It's what I picked it up the other day, and it's already like almost half is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So she has actually a question for you.
Sure.
Okay.
Is it healthy? Because she's a dietitian.
She's like,
Master is
Um,
healthy,
I
guilty
get that.
feeling of eating it?
I get that question a lot. So how I advertise it, it's a dessert, okay? But I think that it being so nutrient dense, there's, unsaturated fatty acids in it. We have polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fatty acids, which just means that it's a healthier type of fat. Okay.
Oh,
There aren't any preservatives in it, so I don't put anything to keep it on the shelf longer.
Yeah.
With that said, it's a lot. It's more like it's not organic, but it's more like it in that sense. So you feel better eating this over a
Hmm.
slice of carrot cake or, a few Oreos. I think it's nice that I make it fresh every day. Let's say I fulfill an order, I make the peanut butter fresh that day and I jar it myself. And then just knowing that all the ingredients in it are wholesome, there are cookies and stuff, but it's very minimal. It's all portioned. And so if you portion yourself, you're eating about 135 calories for two
That's
tablespoons,
not
for
bad.
two
I,
heaping tablespoons, you
I'm just
know?
going to tell her that it's healthy.
It's a healthier version of
Option.
option of a dessert, but it's still a dessert. It's still a fat. But what's awesome about it is it has protein, it has carbohydrate, and it has fat. So it's a complete type of snack, I should say, and dessert.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Are you doing this full time?
So I am working on the business more full time. I would say about 3 to 4 full days a week. I still have a per diem position at a hospital called St. Jude Medical Center. I work there at least 1 to 2 times a week, maybe a Friday and a Saturday, just so I can still be with patients and care for patients.
Okay, that's good. So you still have a direct contact,
Hmm.
with, yeah, direct
Yeah,
contact.
and I think it's like
Yeah.
that. Like with me and Tita, this is like we all have our little side hustles, but eventually we're hoping that those side hustles become a full, entrepreneur in business, and we can definitely see that with Artie's Under. My sister came just like an hour ago, and she tried. She actually ordered the Kit Kat
Oh,
dark
wow.
chocolate as well, and then she wanted to try the carrot cake, and she liked the carrot cake much better, and she started to give it to her friends that came over, and they really liked it. And I was surprised because Tita didn't get any of the samples. I was telling her to get some, but she didn't get them, so we took them. But I really liked the BTS cake.
Yeah.
So is that coming from some K-pop inspiration?
No.
Oh.
I get I get that so much. No, it's actually okay. So we're gonna just say what it actually stands for on this live video, but it's an actual cake. It's
Okay.
literally called BTS cake, but the abbreviations is actually for better than sex cake. I know. The actual cake is a chocolate-based cake, and it's super moist and very, very wet because they add caramel syrup, they add fudge, and then they do like a whipped topping and then the bits of toffee nuts. And so I was looking for a flavor that my sister would enjoy, and she bakes this cake all the time. So I was like, I'm gonna make this flavor, and hopefully she likes it. And it's become a bestseller. Like everybody, that tries that flavor, if they have a sweet tooth, if they like toffee, if they like caramel or fudge, I mean, that's the one that you need to try for
I
sure.
need to save you a little bit, Tita, so you could try because it surprised me. I thought it was good, but it was funny because they thought it was BTS, so they were like smooth like butter.
Oh, yes, that's right. I wish it was, but it's definitely after that cake. I do want to say with the dark chocolate flavors, like I'm a huge dark chocolate fan and lover, but I tend to go more towards the super dark versus that like 60% cacao. I'm like a 70 to 80% lover. So if you try any of my dark chocolate bases, they're going to be dark. You
That's
know
what
what I
Tita
mean?
said. She said she could tell it
They're,
was really dark chocolate.
it's really dark
Yes,
chocolate.
yeah, it's dark chocolate. With the Kit Kat, I can still taste the chocolate that is dark. It's dark chocolate.
Yes. Yes. I'm glad you could taste it. I mean, that was what I wanted on the shelf. I wanted something that was really, truly a dark chocolate versus something that just had a darker color and was still super sweet. I hope mine just has a balance of sweetness and that savory to it.
Did you crush the peanut? Because I don't actually eat the peanuts. Did you crush it or something?
I wish I could say I'm crushing all of them, but I have a Ninja food processor, and
Okay.
I process the heck out of the peanuts to make that butter, very smooth, buttery, from the
Okay.
peanuts. But
Okay.
yeah. And
It,
they're
it, it
smunchy. They're not like smooth or like crunchy, right? It's like an
no.
in-between texture.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Yes. You're right.
Yeah, I like having a little bit of that crunch. So that was good to get that flavor. And you have so many flavors. What do you think are your top sellers? You said BTS cake is one of the top sellers,
That
and you
one's a
also
top
do
seller.
seasonal flavors. So you want to talk about some of the seasonal flavors that you have right now?
Yes, sure. Carrot cake is seasonal. It's going to be here for another week. So if you have a white chocolate sweet tooth, you like carrot cake, cinnamony, that's the one to try. It's super good. And then pumpkin spice is going to be here for a month. Actually, the whole month of October, I'm going to have pumpkin spice. That is like my favorite right now because it tastes like fall in your mouth. I put it on top of oatmeal in the morning. Sometimes I'll put
Okay.
like a little bit of chocolate chips on top if I'm feeling adventurous, but usually like I just have it plain or like on a slice of toast. And then because it's Halloween month, I'm going to have a monster cookie flavor launching in a
Oh.
couple weeks, and
Hmm.
then probably in a week it's going to be my first one with M&Ms inside. So
Oh.
if you are an M&M fan, you need to try that. And then my final flavor for the month of October is going to actually be a Reese's peanut butter cup flavor. So
Oh.
everyone's been asking for that, and I think that this is the time of the month to actually display that type of flavor. So you'll be having those, and then there's going to be a lot more to come November and December. But as far as bestsellers, I would say the BTS for sure, s'mores. For
Mm.
some reason, that one is dangerous. That one is addictive, dangerous. You will probably see yourself looking at the menu again if you get s'mores. And then the third would be maybe Twix. Twix is
Twix.
probably the one. Because I don't know anybody who doesn't like Twix.
I
Shame
like
on you
Twix.
if you don't like Twix, you know? So yeah.
Right.
You try to make ube peanut butter.
Oh, I was gonna
Right.
say that. Have you challenged yourself to experiment with Filipino flavors yet?
I
Uh,
actually have, yes.
Soon to come. Soon to come.
Yes. I have so many ideas, but I definitely want to do like more of Asian inspired. Like just want to tell you guys since you are my viewers and you're here, I have a matcha flavor coming. I'm launching
Ooh.
it in December to be the green part of Christmas, right? And then the
Okay.
red is going to be my red velvet cake. So,
Okay. That's awesome.
but
Yeah.
ube, I really want to have an ube flavored. So,
Yeah. It's gonna be like a process to try, and I know it's. I know you with like when I think of it, Artie's Nuttery, I feel like there's other things that you can try because working in me and Tita met back in the day. Of course, Tita, in special education, we work with a lot of children that have special needs regarding dietary restrictions. Have you
yeah.
thought about that in the future as far as like nuts and different kind of nuts and you know maybe like nut alternatives to
Definitely.
yeah.
I get asked that a lot because of nut allergies.
Yeah.
I definitely want to, I want to get the right processors for like almond butter.
Okay.
I would
oh,
say in about a year, I want to delve into almond butter and cashew nut butters.
Yeah. But it's
mhm.
like focus one thing, focus on the peanut butters, and then
Yeah.
move on
Yes,
to.
try to build my clientele in the peanut butter world and then venture off to different types of nut butters for
That's
sure.
awesome. Do you
That's
do
the
all
goal.
your marketing yourself? Because I love the reels and the
Yeah.
photo shoots, and it makes you crave it. Do you do that all
Yeah, my
yourself?
my
Or you?
husband takes all of the pictures, but I
Okay.
do take the videos and make the reels and I choose all of it. And it's actually out of my comfort zone. I hate posting. I hate social media, man. But then because of the business, I grew to really honestly love what I'm doing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like because
Uh-huh.
I have so much passion for Artie's Nuttery and just making the peanut butter and stuff. Like the videos just come like a lot easier now for me, you know, and
Hmm.
I actually really have come to enjoy making them. So yeah, I do those.
Of course, your family probably was the first taste testers, trying it out. What's your kids and your husband's favorites?
Oh my gosh, my husband has his own. Okay, like I don't make this flavor for anybody else but him, and it's just milk
Special.
chocolate peanut butter with a layer of chocolate chips, and then I repeat those over and over again. So those are his favorite. That's his favorite. It's just chocolate
Tita's
chips,
face.
pretty much. My daughter likes the chocolate caramel cake. I made that one for her. And then my son, I think he's more into the dark chocolate, actually. The dark chocolate Kit Kat is his favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
I,
have other? What were you saying, Tita?
it's really the Kit Kat one. It's really good. I'm just trying to be very. While I'm eating it, I'm just like make sure that the crunchiness is not there of the peanut because I cannot eat peanuts if it's like crunchy. So it's just like I like okay, and it really tastes good. I even tried the my daughter's Oreo, and it's really good.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's the thing. You can taste the difference, right, Tita, between a regular store-bought peanut butter versus something fresh. And that's what we loved about Michelle's, everybody that's watching Michelle's nut butters that she has, is that it's really
yeah.
fresh. And when you order it, I think can you talk about your process? Because you
Yeah.
do orders like weekly, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So I open my website on, well, I restock every Sunday. So the past, it's been selling out. So by Thursday night, if your order isn't in, it's hard to say that there's going to be some left for Friday. And so I just restock every Sunday, and then it takes me 1 to 3 days to fulfill those orders. So for example, if you buy it on Friday, I'll fulfill it by Sunday. Usually I'll fulfill your order and then I'll ship it Monday
Yeah.
so that I can make it as fresh as possible. Because I do
Hmm.
take a day off. My day off is Saturday, you know, with my family. And then and Sunday too. I work at night sometimes on Sundays,
Hmm.
but I'm typically off on those days. And so Monday is definitely when I ship my first order from Friday. And then if you order Monday, then I'll have it usually fulfilled by Tuesday and shipped on Wednesday. It goes kind of like that.
I think you have some fans. They said they're in love with this, so they must have tried it. It's when
And
Yes,
then
yes, yes. Yes. Oh,
and,
yay. Hi.
and
Hi, Wendy.
also the price is not bad.
no,
It's not
because if you buy a store bought, you have to
what
think of and it like we're big supporters of small businesses and especially like elevating Filipino American businesses. So we love like if you go to the store, you're gonna get this and it has the preservatives, it has the junk. This doesn't have junk in it. It's fresh, it's wholesome, and like you said, no preservatives. And my wife ate like half the cookies and cream already.
Oh,
yeah
yay.
yeah
Yeah,
And
I
like
tried to
like somebody
go
said,
ahead.
the quality is wonderful. You have another
yeah
fan watching.
Thank
Azzy,
you.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Well, I considered the price because so my obsession with peanut butter started again with my pregnancy. I actually support a peanut butter brand called Nerdy Nuts. They're the ones that started the whole toppings, kind of like Cold Stone type of thing. They were the ones that started it, but I remember spending so much money on their nut butters with shipping, with the actual base cost of their peanut butters, and then I would still add more peanut butter to it because it was so sweet for my taste.
Hmm.
And so I was spending because of that, spending so much more than I needed to. And I said to my friends, I want to get this out there where people can experience this type of gourmet, peanut butter, but not have so much dent in their wallet just because they're trying something gourmet.
Hmm.
So I want to stick to a price point where it's still feasible for me and my family, but at the same time for my buyers too.
Yeah,
ex-
that's great. And I
exactly
think right like that like I was telling Tita too when we were talking about it. What I like about the peanut butter too, like you said, it's not because sometimes with when you think of all the toppings, you would think it's too sweet, but it's really not too sweet. Like the dark chocolate Kit Kat, everything is perfect. I feel perfectly balanced. Tamang tama in Tagalog.
Tamang tama. Thank you.
Yeah, Michelle can speak Tagalog too. So you have questions
Yes.
too, Tita. She can roll off her Tagalog.
Well, the only thing I can really say is napakasarap at talagang okay siya sa budget. Kasi just imagine, if you can buy, if I'm not sure if there's something like the mason jar. Have you seen the mason jar? It's I think $9-10, and you have to eat that in one sitting. You have to eat that right away.
Opo.
This price, it can be stuck for a month in your refrigerator, and you can eat that every day. You know. So,
Yes, actually, it lasts for 6 months in the fridge.
Yeah,
oh my God,
that's
real?
awesome. Somebody actually just asked that question. Like, we have a question from Not Quite Arnold. It says, "Do you sell it in tubs?" It actually comes in tubs for someone who wants to live a good
Yeah.
time, not a long time. Do you know this? Do you know Not Quite Arnold, Michelle? He's throwing jokes.
I love it. Oh, yes. Arnold, you could definitely get the tubs. They're 16 ounces.
Have you
All
thought
over.
about different sizes in the future?
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a sampler coming,
Okay.
Okay.
and they're going to be 8 ounces. I'll have a best sellers sampler, and then I'll have a Christmas one. So
Yeah.
for gift giving.
Because I know for smaller ones, sometimes it's harder because my Ata has a business too, and sometimes when it's a smaller, it's a little bit harder. Because I was thinking, oh, you could have like a little sampler flight, but it does take more work to make smaller samples
Right.
versus a bigger, a bigger tub like this.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah,
But
yep.
I'm excited for that.
Did you have
No
any other
serving
questions,
size. I'm
Tita?
not doing like a 32 ounce, not yet.
Oh yeah, no.
Well,
Maybe for
I
the family. Yep.
just really like, everything. I have a question. I have list of questions here. Pero lahat nasagot mo na yung tanong ko. Except
No
na, saan
worries.
kayo sa Philippines?
Oh, we're from Kawit, Cavite.
Oh, you're from Cavite. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm from Batangas.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so not too far.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the Philippines. I've been there. I was 20 when I was last there, but
Uh-huh.
I only stayed in Kawit, Cavite, and I went to Manila to the Shoe Mart.
Everyone goes to the SM, right?
Yeah, that's it. And then I think I went to Digman for Halo Halo.
That's your memory.
Oh,
Halo Halo and SM.
That's it.
oh my
Staples of the
God.
Philippines.
How can you combine all those halo-halo and the peanut butter from white thing?
Ooh,
Ooh, who knows?
I have some customers that do put the peanut butter on ice cream.
Okay.
We should make a halo halo flavored
You
peanut
never
butter.
know. You never know.
Right?
That's what I tell like people is you have to really experiment with different flavors because you never know what's gonna hit. So
So true. I'm
yeah,
actually in the kitchen experimenting weekly
Yeah.
with different flavors. Yeah.
awesome.
Some of your viewers, a lot of viewers are also Filipino.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, halo-halo is always the best one for us. So if you can like mix halo-halo and the peanut butter, ube and the peanut butter, and you know how you're very good in experimenting stuff, and it is
Hmm.
in your mouth, it will like melt. It's really like perfect combination. It's sweet. I thought it's gonna be so sweet, but it's not.
Yeah,
It's not. Yeah, it's
Thank you,
yeah.
really good.
Potita.
Good work. It's very, yeah.
Good job. So
Thank you
definitely
so much.
go in, definitely support Artie's Nuttery. And then Tita, are you ready? Because KAPWA Talk, we always have something.
It's always game. Okay.
We always challenge our guest with something
Okay,
fun.
let's do
So
it.
It's very easy. It's very easy. This game is you have to answer this in within 5 seconds.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
okay.
5 seconds. You have to guess the word that has a knot on it. It's
Ah,
either the front or at the back. Okay. It's very easy.
it's all
Oh my
about
gosh.
nuts and
Okay.
Artie's Nuttery. So ready to play the nut game?
So
Game.
we're gonna guess a nut.
Yeah, it has a knot on it. It's either the
It
knot
has the
has a
word nut somewhere there.
or at the
Okay.
beginning. Okay, it's very easy. It's
Okay.
very easy. Okay.
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 Game ka na ba?
Game
Ka na
na.
ba?
Game na.
There you go. Are you ready? Okay, number one. A lot of people is allergic to this kind of nut.
Peanuts.
There you go. Good job. This kind of nut is usually from an island.
Macadamia
Wow.
nut.
What did you say?
Hawaii. Macadamia nut.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But from the Philippine island.
Oh.
Chalk nut. Hold on.
1, 2,
Chocolate would
3,
have been good.
4, 5. Coconut. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay. It's like that. Okay.
Okay. This is round and sweet. This is round and sweet. 1, 2, 3,
Round and
4,
sweet.
5.
Makapuno. Wait.
Makapuno is not a nut.
Makapuno nut.
No, it's a
Round and sweet.
donut.
Oh. Now I'm getting it.
Okay, this one, okay?
Okay.
A person who advises others about a matter of food and their what you call it's the opposite of you. It's not really opposite. It's a person who advises about food.
Nutritionist.
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
This one is rich on antioxidant. What kind of nut is that?
Walnut.
Nope. Walnut. Okay. It's okay. It's a nutmeg.
Oh.
Oh.
This is
Okay.
harder than I thought.
Okay. It's a large tree native to Mexico, and it has a yellow fruit with a large edible seed. What's that? 1, 2.
This is hard.
Wait, no. Hazelnut.
It's a bread nut.
Bread nut. Okay.
A slang word for mad.
Slang word for
A slang word for nut.
Oh, for
One.
nut. I thought mad. Sorry.
nut.
Nutty.
Nutty.
Yeah, nutty. Okay, next one. It is a show that you can always see during Christmas season. What's that?
Nutcracker.
There you go.
Okay, last one. It is manufactured in Italian company and it's everyone's favorite spread. What is
Hazelnut.
that?
Hazelnut. Nutella.
Yes! All right!
Good job.
Good job!
I'm competitive.
You
And then
don't
you're-
know an island? A coconut is from a nut from the Philippines?
Yeah,
didn't
but
know.
her answer was actually really good because she said chocolate, which is so popular in the Philippines. That's a good answer.
Yeah, chocolate, yeah.
That could be a flavor.
If I should have like, put a
I should
kid-
make that.
Right,
Yes.
right. Yeah, we actually I was talking to Tita, but we didn't want to put you on the spot. I was like, Michelle has vocal chops. We were going to do a nut song related game, but we didn't do it tonight because we don't want to put you on the spot in case you haven't sung in a long time. But
I appreciate you. I do still sing, so next time do that.
Okay, you do? So she
Yes.
still sings. Maybe Tita, do you want to hear a sample? Can you sing a little
No,
something?
no.
No, don't put it on.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's
But
gonna
hey,
sing.
man, I miss singing that Kelly Clarkson with you.
Right. American Idol. 20 what?
Here,
It's like 10 years ago.
2005.
Time flies.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
So we really enjoyed having you, Michelle, and sharing your business, RD's Nuttery. Definitely everybody that's watching and who's gonna watch, check out. Do you want to shout out all your social media and your website? I'll give you a
Sure.
couple minutes to share before
Sure.
we sign you off.
Website is rdsnuttery.com. There's an S after RD because it's registered dietitians nuttery. And then my IG is RDs_nuttery. And then I recently started a TikTok.
Okay, there you
Okay.
go.
I think it's just RD's Nuttery, at RD's Nuttery. So Yeah, check me out. And then I'm on Facebook too, but it's just a page. So hopefully you can find me in one of those platforms. But thank you so, so much for tuning in and watching and listening to this interview. I appreciate it. It's been such a pleasure also with you, Redner, Kuya, and then Tita over here. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for doing this.
Of course,
Really appreciate
we
it.
really appreciate and elevating, of course, Filipino Americans that are doing big things and doing their own little things to show their talents. Because, as you know, Filipinos are multi-talented in so many ways, and we want to provide that platform for you all to share your stories and to share what you're doing and bring awareness to
Are
that.
you guys
So
booked the entire month of October already?
we have at least one a week of the KAPWA Talk.
Okay, because I have a friend. Her name's she's a dietitian too. Nutrition by
Let
Ray is what she
okay,
goes by.
yeah, shoot
I'll
her,
link.
let her shoot information, and we definitely will share her story as well. We'd love that.
Okay, yeah, because she's awesome. She's doing great things for Filipinos. So,
Oh,
all
Yay.
right.
yeah.
Awesome. Take care. Great seeing
Thank
you.
you. Take care.
Hang on.
I'm
Bye.
gonna order more,
Oh
especially for you.
boy.
And try that halo halo. Experiment on that.
Okay.
Tita will
Okay.
be your first customer for the Halo Halo flavor.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Tita.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Take
bye.
care.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Tita and Kuya. If you like this channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.